Wow, I cannot believe how close these are. Hey guys, if you like what I do on this channel, make sure you click the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. So if there's one thing that I like to do, I like to compare LEPIN / knockoff Lego and compare those knockoffs or LEPIN figures to the real ones. Because, you know, let's be honest, they always don't. They look good when you see them on the internet. When you actually get them in comparison, hold them in your hands, you're like, what is this garbage? So today we have some official ones that we're going to get. I got this one. This is a Powerpuff Girl. I actually got it for $6 at Walmart. So it's on clearance, and we'll open this one up. And I got some of these exact same ones in knockoff form, and we will see if these minifigures stack up and which one comes out on top. Although these have been out for close to an eternity, they're pretty good. You know, I know my kids watch Powerpuff Girls every once in a while. I think it's kind of funny. These figures in specifically, I'd say they're done very well. Sometimes when Lego does like a plastic mold within a plastic mold, which is what this is, this actual head, it's like a plastic piece glued onto another plastic piece. Sometimes they tend to get a little bit sloppy with some of the paint on because there's a lot of paint going on. And they actually did it really nicely. I love how they did it. It's nice and bright, especially the eyes, because this character really depends on the eyes being very vibrant. That anime look looks fantastic. It's got a good feel to it. Nice and heavy too. And same thing for this one. This one Blossom. This one Bubbles. Really good feel to these characters. I think they're overall done, again, very, very well. And you can see PPG smartphone. and Octi. Both small builds, but they're pretty cool. I like the fact that this wasn't a sticker, either this or the eyes. They're actually painted on there, so that's always good to see. Let's see how these official LEGO pair up against the knockoff brand. First up on the chopping block is Blossom. Now, I could tell you, looking at this thing already, zoom in a little bit, you could see all the sloppiness. Let me turn the lights actually down a little bit too so you can really see the paint. I want to show that off. Look at the sloppiness on the paint. And I'll compare these side by side and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. If you look at the LEGO one, this thing is crisp, the eyes are nice and bright and look really good. Look at the painting when it comes down to the head piece or the hair piece. It's so sloppily done, it just slopped right over the eyeball onto the forehead. It's looking really pathetic actually. And the colors are pretty close. I will say the pinks on both of them are done okay. This one's a little bit lighter, and that's just not as vibrant as the other one. And then the bow, same thing with the bow. You have a very dark, vibrant bow on this one. This one, you could see where it starts blending into the orange, and it's just not done right with the same amount of care. Looking at the back, the exact same printing, or exact same mold, but the heart is kind of sloppy on that one. And just the orange hair color doesn't also look as vibrant as this. Let's see how Bubbles compares. Wow, I cannot believe how close these are. I mean, the actual quality between these, just from first glance, I have to say, that's pretty good. I mean, I really can't, if I have these separated, it would be hard for me to tell which one's official and which one's not. And it just might happen to be like one of the ones that the paint is done pretty well on this. But just to remind you, the knockoff is right here. And I have to say, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually executed this well on this. Usually you get some overspray, you get some paint that kind of falls over onto the eyes or something along those lines. These are very close. Even from the feet, it is very close. And for some reason, it looks like the knockoff one actually has a slightly more vibrant torso than the official one. I don't know what it is, but I have to say I'm impressed with the knockoff on this one. And for the price, I mean, this thing was like 50 cents or something like that. I can't believe that. And this is Buttercup. This is actually more of the same stuff that you guys already know. No surprise here. I guess the Bubbles one was a fluke because if you look at these two, you could clearly tell which one LEGO did and which one that LEPIN did. So obviously LEGO being on the left and LEPIN being on the right, and you could just see how badly that hairprint is. I think the only thing I could think here is that they decided to go with a solid mold for this one instead of this one, to where this is actually a separate plastic piece for the hair. That's the only thing I could think of, because the hair on this one is like, you could just see like the flesh tone going all into the hairline. It looks really bad. Same thing on the eyes. It kind of overlaps onto the eyes. The eyes don't look as vibrant either. And even the torso, if you look at the actual color on the plastic for the torso, the LEGO one's so much brighter and looks so much better. This is also a fake skateboard. Different color wheels, as you can see. I think this was also used on a couple different molds, but they didn't go through the trouble of actually getting the purple ones on here. And the back actually doesn't look too different. I mean, just judging from this, it looks pretty close. But again, I'm not surprised to see that the knockoff LEGO brand looks pretty bad on this one. Alright guys, this is what we're going to do today. This is going to be a difficult one. I need all the subscribers out there to let me know which one of these brick bubbles is the official LEGO one. Is it figure number 1 or figure number 2? Let me know in the comments below, and I will pick the top 3 subscribers and give you guys a shout out in the next video I do. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, liking, thumbs up, and all that good jazz. And until next time, you can help us Take a gander.